Hi Libra. I'll do a general love reading today for you. I'm using the Llewellyn deck and I'll be using the Celtic Cross layout. If this resonates for you, and it is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone, but if it does for you, I will be doing an extended reading and the information for that is in the box below. Also, I'm now taking bookings for personal readings, so the information for that is also in the box below. All right, let's get started. So, general love reading. Not always about romantic love, but we'll see what comes up here. But it is always about passion or love in some area of your life or spirituality. Also, just to let you know that the gender cards in this, like the kings and queens, etc., refer to the divine masculine energies and not to the gender. And we have both masculine and feminine energies in us, all of us. So they are interchangeable that way. Okie doke, let's take a look here. All right, so we've got the Nine of Cups as the guide from the universe. This is awesome. I'll just draw one more card on it to clarify. And we've got the Judgment card. So what this kind of tells me is that you're on the brink of being guided towards what your heart's true desires are. It's still a bit of a transition, but you're definitely starting to be guided into that by the universe. And with the Judgment card, it is a rebirth. So there's like a clarity and like a new path opening up and being kind of shown to you. Okay, so coming, to the end of a cycle, or to the, we've got the universe here too, so I was just checking to see if that was there, because that is the end of a cycle. And then taking some time to start to meditate or whatever, and new possibilities entering into your consciousness. All right, above we got the King of Wands showing up, and I'll just do a clarifier there. So this is your new path, the Ace of Wands. So it feels to me like that you're on, because this is an energy here that influences your reading or influences your current time in this time period. So right now with the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands as an influence, it is already beginning, you probably already know or definitely feel the existence of a new path opening up for you. It hasn't actually completed yet, because that's why it's in that position, and that's why it's also the Ace, so it's only just beginning. So I do see it trying to, kind of moving you more and more on your rightful path as a king, which is good. It's kind of a mature, kind of a sense of, responsibility to others with the King of Wands there. So it's nice to see that there. At the base of the reading, you've got the Justice card, which tells me that this particular move, you are aware of these energies that are above you, that are guiding you to this new path, because with the Justice card, it coincides with what you've kind of asked for. So what you put out into the universe is now coming back to you, okay? And that's what the Justice card is all about. And it's like a gift. When justice comes, it's like the universe is wanting to reward you for moving, for where you're going now, and for making, what you put out, as I say, will now come back. The Knight of Swords in the immediate past. There were some pretty abrupt shifts that happened in the last little while for you. And I think some of those shifts moved you from the position of a knight. Now, this is male or female, remember. So from the position of a knight now moving into a king. So kind of an opportunity for growth and development that came out of that. But it looked like it was pretty, things happened quite fast to you or around you. On you've got the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and I'll just do another couple of clarifiers on that for you. And we got the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like right now, with the Queen of Cups on you, it is definitely answering the call of, remember I said the King of Wands is in a position to be able to kind of be there for other people, and that's kind of the path that they're on, the communication, the sharing. And the Queen of Cups is the nurturer, and the heart-centered, part of who we are, kind of thing. And it's showing up on you now with the Six of Cups. So I kind of feel like this is a calling for you that has come, and it's put you on this path as a calling. And I think it's something that you pursue and understand. I think you already kind of have come to the understanding that in order to follow this call, it may be necessary to get, more knowledge and more information. Now that could be, education, training, depending on what this call is. And also kind of something that, that I think you are somewhat designed for, which is why the Six of Cups is there. But I do think that now the universe is saying, but you need to actually have more practical, applicable, let's use that word, applicable knowledge and skills as well. So I see those two cards over that. So possibly, it could be, somewhere in the helping field. It could be, a doctor or counselor or some, form of position where you're in the position, in a place to nurture. And I think in the immediate future, I think you've already spent quite a bit of time in yourself over this last while. That's why the ace is already on you here. Kind of lighting up the way, trying to do a lot of inner research, which is the Eight of Pentacles is about too. As a matter of fact, it's not just external, but also inner, studying or knowledge to gain knowledge. So the Hermit tells me that you have done a lot of soul searching and spent kind of quite a bit of time on your own doing this work in order to light up the way so that you can make some choices, which is showing up in the Two of Swords, because it feels like a time to, soon be moving into action with all of this, okay? And that's why I see the Two of Swords there, sort of anticipating that, soon I'm going to have to, make some choices here, make some decisions around that. Then you've got the Queen of Wands showing up here, which is great, and the Star, and the Five of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like you're moving more towards something with intent than before, being guided by the stars and by your feminine nature, and possibly even a card of feminine energy around you that is helping in a position to guide you, to help guide you into where you want to go. So this could be somebody in your life. It could be male or female. But I feel like it's somebody who's already on their path and they are already doing, what possibly you're anticipating or what you've done soul searching about yourself. And the stars are going to, kind of guiding you in this direction rather than just kind of with, like I said, moving without intent. So I see you now, part of the decision you're making is moving with intent now. Because it is the end of a cycle for you and the beginning of a new, and I think that, I can see it here in the subconscious with the Three of Pentacles, knowing that that is the truth around this and that you are moving, more into kind of, your calling or your kind of what you were born to do, I would say. The Three of Pentacles is showing up. So knowing that now with this cycle and moving with intent, it's important to surround yourself with places and people and knowledge that supports your calling or your belief system or your values as to what you feel like you're being called to do. Then we've got the Nine of Wands in your environment. I'm going to draw a card on that, the Hierophant. So you've done, there has been a lot of growth, and not just in you, but I think in the world period, because it is around you in your environment, and because the Hierophant's showing up here. So I think it's on the larger scale too, where there's been a lot of development and growth, and now it's like, and it's been tough times. It's been really hard getting to the place for you and for, possibly others around here, around you. It's a Wounded Warrior card. So it's been, it's been a tough journey to get to this place of development and growth. And now looking, where does that now fit in the Hierophant, which is the bigger picture, which could be, kind of the society or community or a construct that we have within, the universe, which is the new, moving more into the world here, as you can see, the universe. So the end of a cycle, and then the opening up of another cycle, which is the world shifted in a different way from the old cycle. And then as I see the Hierophant trying to figure out, how does this now fit together, okay? In a position of what you want is the Two of Pentacles, so that's very Libra, and it's about balance in your life, balance in the world, balance period, between the yin and the yang as well. So between matter and spirit, between the masculine, divine masculine, and the divine feminine. So kind of, having that equilibrium as we move more into the next part of this cycle with the universe showing up there. Then you've got the Hangman in your outcome. And with the Hangman, with the universe having happened here too, and the Hangman showing there, you remember I said when you had the Judgment card guiding you, which was the end of a time for you and the beginning of a new, but an in-between time of meditation and visualization and stuff, and starting to see this new possibilities coming into your realm. Well, that's what the Hangman is doing. The Hangman is showing, it's taking time, it's slowing things down so that new perspective can take place. So it's almost a topsy-turvy kind of thing, right? Where it sets the world basically on its head. So looking at things from a very different, more enlightened perspective. And that's what I see as your outcome here. Okay, I'm going to draw more cards and see who or what this leads to in your future. And as you move also into the Nine of Wands and the Hierophant. And the people that are going to be involved in that with the Three of Pentacles showing up here. All right now I'm just going to, and that'll be in the, I'll be doing that in the extended reading. So if this does resonate for you, then I encourage you to check out the extended. We'll take a look at an oracle card now from the Wisdom of Avalon. And we've got the dog showing up. The dog is about loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Okay? And remember you had the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups on you, and I felt like this was kind of a calling for you to kind of move into that position of being in, and you have the King of Wands above you as well. So those energies on your new path show me that you're moving much more into a, a nurturing position in, as a calling for you. And then as I say with the Three of Pentacles, looking for that loyalty and sincerity in the people that you also draw into your life. And with the, the laws of attraction, I mean, that's how it works. So when you're on your new path, you're following this calling, then I think you will be drawing people in and things into your life that line up with that. And that's how I see the dog coming in here. That kind of, sincerity coming both ways, reciprocated. Okay, Libra, I hope this was helpful, and I might see you in the extended.